everybody. It's not necessarily the morning or the afternoon because it's about to be 12 noon. But yeah, I had a very, very interesting weekend. Sorry I couldn't. Sorry I didn't film it because I didn't feel like filming it. But one of you actually requested that I do this. One of you requested that I do that I rev it up while just staying. Just listen to this. Beautiful, isn't it? It tends to get pretty quiet. The engine tends to get pretty quiet from the inside, so that's why. Oops! Oh my goodness! Sorry about that. So that's why I decided to do it from the outside. So, I'm on my way to get some stuff done, and I thought I would talk a bit on the way. What I was going to say is, I had a major hiccup. I was, as you could probably tell in the title of it, I managed to lose my debit card. So what happened is on Saturday, which today is October 8th, so yesterday was Monday the 7th, then Sunday the 6th. It was October the 5th, and my good friend and I were eating out at Jackson Ranch in Socorro, New Mexico. By the way, great place, highly recommend it. The prices are, some of the prices are a little steep, but what happened is I go to pay the bill. They gave me the bill at my table. I give them my debit card and they go to enter it in the system. As I'm signing the receipt, and I gave them a $5 tip. I think I accidentally left my debit card in the checkbook. It wasn't until the next day, which was Sunday the 6th, that I go to use my card to fill up my car, and I couldn't find my card. So, thankfully, I had a second card from my second bank, and so I used it to fill up. And when I got back home, immediately, the first thing I did is I went on to my bank's website, which I'm not going to say which it is because I feel like somebody might track me down, because I have had fraud on my someone commit fraud on my on my card before, or commit theft on my card. Well, they didn't really commit theft. I'll save that for another time. But I've had worse than losing my card. Anyways, so I go onto the website of my bank and I turn off my card, just in case I never find it again. And now I'm on my way to get my new card. Now, with this bank, you'll receive your new card in the mail, because they used to print out your new card on site. They don't anymore. My second bank does print out my new card on site, which I absolutely love. Excuse me for a moment. My first bank used to print out the cards right on your new cards right on site, but they don't do that anymore. They ship your new card via mail, and you will receive it in the mail. You would receive it in the mail, and I'm okay with that. It would take about maybe 2 weeks to about a month for your new card to arrive in the mail, depending on where you're at. And I live in Magdalena, so it's on the longer side for when you receive it. What I will do is I will go ahead and withdraw the amount that I have in my checking account, and withdraw that in cash. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty decent when it comes to making plans like those. And what else happened on Saturday is that I went to mass with my friend over at San Miguel, and I enjoyed it over there. Then what we did the next day, which was Sunday, October 6th, him and I went to the church that I used to go to, and which I still do sometimes, which is the Presbyterian church. And him and I gave it a try, and well, he gave it a try, and he said he would like to go back there again. He enjoyed it that much. Oh, excuse me. I just had to take some pretty good slugs there. Anyways, what happened after that is we went to Los Lunas to take care of some stuff. Like go to Smith's and do some grocery shopping there. Of course, they have grocery shopping. They have grocery stores in Socorro, but since we had some stuff to take care of in Los Lunas, we figured might as well do some grocery shopping over at Smith's. And I've been using Smith's for about 2 years now, and they are really good. There used to be a Smith's in Socorro, but there is no longer a Smith's there. I don't know what they're going to do with the building over there. Excuse me. And so yeah, that's basically that. Smith's only exists in Valencia and Bernalillo counties. So I'm actually getting a little bit close to my bank. So just past a railroad crossing, and I like to check for a train. I just finished ordering my new card. Turns out that because it was reported lost or stolen, apparently the branch had restricted access, so they were not able to do it. So I had to call the 24-hour customer care service and have them replace my card right then, and that worked. So I'm happy about the outcome. Now, I did have a story for you guys. This happened back in 2018 when I was living in Las Cruces in the dorms. Remember when I said that I had plenty of stories for you guys when I was living in the dorms in Las Cruces? Well, here's another one. And this one is a pretty wild story, so be prepared for this one. So, I was using a gas station. Oh, by the way, my new card will be coming in the mail within 5 to 7 days, which is pretty good. They told that to me on the phone. Anyways, so I'm using. Come on. I'm using a gas pump over at the Murphy gas station. I think it was off of Valley Drive, and so I'm using a gas station. It goes all goes well, and like I think it was the next day I tune into the news, the local news. I no longer watch the news, by the way. It's full of depressing. And yes, I did bleep that out. Well, after I looked at the news story, I look at my transaction history, and turns out that someone had transferred $2,500 from my savings into my checking account. So I'm like, oh shoot. So that's when I tell myself, by the way, these transactions happened in Florida. So I go to my branch, and they completely shut down my card so that nobody else can tamper with it. And what they did next is they issued me a new card, and this was back when they were printing out new cards and handing them to us right away. My first bank doesn't do that anymore. They ship it to you by mail. So I do that, and they issue me a new card, and we activate it right away. All is good. Now, here's my question for you guys. Comment down below. Comment down below if you think that I freaked out. If you thought that I freaked out that whole time. Well, I'm about to reveal my response to you. Don't cheat. Put your comments down now. Pause now and put your comment down below whether you think whether you thought I freaked out. Well, I did not. I don't know why I didn't freak out, but I didn't. So yeah, that's another living on my own life story for you guys. So in the future, I will definitely have some more stories for you guys. Well, there's another matter that I'd like to talk about. I am a college student, but once I do obtain my certificate, I will be applying. I did say this in week 2. I will say this again. Once I do obtain my certificate, I'm sorry, it was I think it was week 3 that I said this. Yeah, it was week 3. Once I obtain my certificate, I'm going to be applying locally in Socorro County, and I will hopefully be working in Socorro County for a few years until I have enough to buy a house in Valencia County. And let me tell you this. When I was looking in the Peralta and Bosque Farms area, I saw some of the prices for some of the houses, and they were actually pretty decent. My limit would be $500,000 for buying a house, because then my mortgage would be less. It would supposedly be less than $2,000 a month, which, if you think about it, is not really that bad. Now that would include like homeowners insurance and all that, but that would not include any kind of upkeep. Now, my thing is, I will check the house myself and see if there is any kind of improvement projects that I would like to have done inside the house, and I will get those done before I move into my new house. I have not found a new house just yet, nor have I signed any papers for any houses. But that is also another future plan. The only thing is, I will not live in Belen, New Mexico, for one reason. It is the highest. Belen has the highest crime rating in the entire state. Albuquerque is number 3. Belen is number 1. Los Lunas is number 7. I think it was Veguita that was number 2, because police is constantly going back and forth up to Veguita from Socorro County, from Socorro anyway, because Veguita is still in Socorro County, on the edge of Socorro County. And I've been through Veguita before. It's a nice little town, although there are a lot of break-ins that happen in Veguita. And the same thing happens in Belen. That is the one reason that I will not live in Belen. Belen has the highest crime rating in the entire state of New Mexico. Now, any place that is on like the east side of the river, I find peaceful. So, like I said, Tomei, anywhere in Tomei, Peralta, Bosque Farms, any of those places. I will not live in real communities because it would be too far away from where I would like to work at in Valencia County, which I would be applying for the Southwest Medical Center, which is a walk-in urgent care over in Bosque Farms. I will also apply for Bella Vida, which is a primary care, also can be a walk-in, and I will also apply for first choice in Los Lunas. But I will be working in the medical side of the building, not in the dental side. And last time I was at the medical side of First Choice, I had a pretty good experience with them. The only place that I will not be applying for is Duke City Urgent Care, because I've read reviews about Duke City Urgent Care. I do not recommend Duke City Urgent Care because their practice, from the reviews that I've read online, are not that good. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So, like I said, I'm on my way up to Los Lunas to take care of some stuff. I have to drop off some stuff at the recycling center. And the next clip I'm going to be inserting is going to be me driving over to the recycling center, so that you guys know where it is. I'm going to do a time lapse until I get to the street that I have to turn onto. Then I'm also going to visit a car wash and record a video for the channel Christina Goode's Car Wash Vlogs. Now, after that, I will also be heading up to the Valencia campus, and that's where I will be ending the day. I don't have class on Thursday because we have fall break, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be recording on Thursday, if at all I'm going to be recording. but I will let you guys know if anything pops up. So let's move on to me going over to the recycling center. So I just got off the interstate and I'm heading east on Main Street. Time lapse until I get to my turn. My turn right here, Don Pascal Road. Oh, that's nice. We're going by the Catherine Gallegos Elementary School. To the left is First Choice. Here's a recycling facility. They have bins labeled for specific items. I'm dropping off everything except for cardboard, mixed paper, and metal and white goods. Well, I'm almost to the car wash now, but I just figured I'd point something out to you guys. With this car wash, the directional signage is a bit different than it was over at the Valley Laser Car Wash, or the Riverview Car Wash. Sorry. Instead of regular directional signage, you got some arrows. One facing up for forward, the other facing down for drive backwards, and you got a red X for stop. And that's how it is with PDQ systems. So I'm just pulling up to the place now, and I will go ahead and show you guys the prices for this wash. Looks like he just opened it back up again. So there are your prices right there. Pause if you want to read. This is what the pay station looks like. But yeah, the owner was just coming over to me, and he was just wondering what I was doing. So I'm just going to get my card ready, and I will do my introduction like I do in my car wash videos, which will go like this. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Christina Goode's Car Wash Vlogs. This time I am back over at the Classic Car Wash, and I am going to be doing a revisit at this PDQ Laser Wash G5S series. I know I promised a revisit with for me to film the outside view, and I'm going to do just that today. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pay for our wash. So I just finished up over here at Subway and got me a sandwich, and I'm gonna be on my way over to the campus now. Running just a tad bit late, but it'll all be good. So this will conclude this week's vlog. The question of the week is, would you rather live alone in an apartment or live in a house with family? So don't forget to comment down below your answer for the question of the week. It's definitely an interesting one. So with that being said, let's roll that outro. So thank you guys very much for watching this. If you would like to explore a bit of New Mexico with me, feel free to contact me at goodyentertainment12@gmail.com. Subscribe to this channel. That really helps out a lot. And if you would like to see more content, be sure to check out the links in the description down below and find out which one is right for you. You can also follow us on our Facebook pages. Links are also down in the description down below. Don't forget to comment your answer for the question of the week. I will see you guys later. Bye.